won't open at all there.
Low dust in the yeah, it can be 2 seconds clutch, so not much.
hard to not go to bed. Video, I'd like to.
living the Aussie dream, you know what I mean?
The comparisons to Canada and Australia on just being all over the place. And rolled? Yeah. And they're loose, like I have a feeling they won't right down. Yeah. About that, right?
Yep.
Working with tight little spots. Getting in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Getting in there with your little unit. Doing the thing.
Do what you gotta do.
You actually, you could figure it out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That's such a flex thing. Well,
Exactly. You're next. It's your turn. See it, Walton, bud?
I can't figure it out.
See it, fucking Walton?
I can't figure it out.
I mean, I'll probably be like 85 class. You might be like 50 or 65 class at the time it happens.
Are you going back to the train scheme if it happens?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, carries a legacy. You gotta collect some more.
Is Belly?
Okay, at least I got to do 2 laps.
Oh, you got a list printed in your head?
You what?
You got a list printed in your head?
Oh yeah. That one. They're gonna get it.
Dude, like, they were tuning my bike.
Throw a 250. Back up here at the right time.
You guys need to be out of here, clear it, and then they can start working.
Dude, it's fucking tight.
Nah. Yeah. You couldn't even see it after the night shot.
Hey, JB.
Yeah, look, I've only ever done really a few races like this in my career. It's been years since we've done it. We've only got 10 gates here, so it's going to be even tight for us guys to get in straight into the main.
Same as March.
Straight to the main.
I know, same thing.
It's going to be tight racing. Months ago or something like that, so just been into the Supercross, get them ready, and yeah, feel good on the bike. It's a new bike this year from last year, and yeah, like it on the Supercross track.
Awesome. And what are your expectations?
I'll take that.
Yeah, for me, obviously last year I was going for the championship. Yeah, crashed, so going to be going for that again and just stay on the bike this time. Thank you.
Round 1, Adelaide, how you feeling going into it?
Yeah, I feel really good. Obviously, change your teams and bike and stuff like that, but sometimes change is a good thing. So I'm feeling really good. Got to run the same sort of things that I was running on the other team, so Crucian, Pirelli, and obviously the Cowie's a really good bike to turn. So, it's been hard to train to get ready for such an indoor tight track, but I think once the gates are up, the gates drop, it's going to be full on.
Coming back into a stadium like Adelaide Indoor, I'm sure you raced back in here back in the day on an 80. How does it feel to be back in Adelaide in the Jameson?
Yeah, well, I think I raced back in the 85, so but then it felt really big. But now, obviously on a big bike. But what it does do, it creates great racing, bars hanging and all that sort of stuff. Not good for us riders, but you know, it is. We're here to put on a show for the crowd.
Yeah, 1 point short last year, you almost got it done. I mean, you got the eyes on the prize this year. You've got it in you to be number one this year.
Oh, definitely. Get out this round with some points, we'll be in a fighting chance. But I don't go to bed thinking I'm going to lose. That's for sure. I'm going to bed thinking I'm going to win.
Awesome, mate. Thanks.
Cheers.
Josh Hill, back from the US. How's it to be back here in Australia?
Oh, it's awesome. I get excited every chance I get to come over here. This is the first one I've ever done. I've been able to sign up for a complete Australian Supercross championship. Actually, no, I take that back. I did it in 2013. But in the last decade, the first time I've got to do a complete Australian Supercross championship.
Awesome, man. I mean, coming from the US, the tracks are obviously bigger stadiums. How are you feeling about coming into Adelaide Entertainment Centre and being quite small and tight?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely evens the playing field a bit. The track's obviously not like what we're used to racing, but you know, Newcastle, Melbourne, those will be full-blown, US style Supercross tracks. So we'll see how we all adapt to this, and it's going to be tight racing. You're going to be not going to be a lack of action out here.
That's for sure. What's the key to win a race here?
Start.
Yeah.
It hasn't been my forte this last season, but we'll see what happens.
What's your expectations for the championship?
I mean, I'd like to just not blow it here and get myself in a position to win. I mean, I feel like I don't go to the line thinking anybody is going to beat me or should beat me or is way better than me. So as long as I give myself the opportunity and don't put myself in bad situations with terrible starts, then I think I can get a mix.
Awesome, mate. Thanks.
Thank you.
Just straight to me. Cheers. Dino, how is it to be back racing in Australia?
Yeah, it's really good. Enjoying being in Australia. It's super fun. Good people. I love it here. So I'm really excited to do the full Oz Supercross series. Last year, I only got to do one round, and then I had to stay back because I was having a baby. My wife was having a baby. So yeah, here we are. Got the whole family here, and I'm loving it. Loving it.
And yeah, round one here in Adelaide, super small stadium, really tight track. How do you feel after looking at it?
Yeah, I feel good. Just rode it a little bit here, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be good racing. I'll tell you that much. The fans are going to get their money's worth because I think anyone could win it. You know, you're going to need to get a good start and stay out of the craziness, the carnage. But it's very tight, small. But we're going to make the best of it. Came a long ways here, so going to do the best I can and hopefully put the Honda on the box.
Obviously, every rider comes here expecting to win, but you know, who are the main guys?
There is a good group of guys, and honestly, I don't count anyone out in this series because the tracks are pretty small and sometimes they're not super technical, so a lot of guys go fast. But I've been watching this series for a long time, and I don't count anyone out. All the Oz guys are real good. You know, obviously the OG Mossy, and then you know, Clout, Tanti. I'm probably missing guys. There's obviously JB's here, and hell, I don't know. There's so many. It's a good group. It's going to be some good racing, and it's a stacked 450 class this year, so I don't count anyone out ever.
Good one. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
From the UK and then obviously from the US as well, how is it to be back here in Australia racing?
Great. Good start.
There's always one guy.
Right at the wrong time.
You need me to
No, it's alright. I can. Is that quiet enough? Right. I'm excited to be back. It's cool to be back in Australia and running the number one plate. Like, you know, number one is something that I've never ran before. So so to be over here with your Reeve and the whole crew, you know, it's been a while since last year, and a lot's gone on. We've been over in the US racing Supercross and here, there, and everywhere. So it's definitely nice to be back. This place is extremely small. I don't think I've ridden on a big bike a race like this, and a race as tight as this. Reminds me of the British Supercross when I used to race on a 65 and 85. It's kind of the same thing. So bringing back some memories from there.
Excited to be here though. Team have done a good job. I'm looking forward to what tomorrow brings.
What can everyone expect being such a small track? What are we in for?
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of figuring out what to expect as well. I think it's going to be very intense racing. I think it's going to be hard to make up time. It seems soft too, so I've got a feeling that it's going to really blow out with the amount of bikes and riders on track. So yeah, I don't know, get those elbows out and do what we can, but at the end of the day it's round one, so do the best job we can and yeah, get through it.
Obviously you spent a lot of time riding Supercross this year. You got #1 on your plate. You must be confident going in to be able to back that up.
Oh, of course, you know, that's the plan. So I come over here to do. I'm definitely enjoying it. I've had a lot of fun on the 250 this year, and the biking team over in the US have done a great job, and Yuri's program's, you know, been stepping it up week in, week out. So yeah, I'm excited that the year we've had. You know, it was a great season in the US, and now with World Supercross and Australian Supercross, I'm excited for these two championships.
Awesome, thank you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Australian Supercross champion coming back for a 6th. How is it to be back in Australia?
The 5-time sounds good to start with. It's cool, you know, coming here in 2016. I just had a 2-year-old daughter at the time, and Australia quickly became my second home, and now this is my 6th time over here. My daughter's 5th, and last year came solo and just didn't feel the same. So this year brought the whole family over again. Feel more like myself, and gonna try and go for a 6th. It's gonna be difficult. It is every year. It's super tough, but excited to make it happen.
We're here in Adelaide Entertainment Centre, small, tight track. How do you feel about it?
I love it. This is what I grew up on. Grew up in the Midwest, in Iowa, in the U.S., and these are the exact tracks that I raced. And even when I turned professional, I raced arena cross for several years, and so I love it. You come in a tight venue like this, I feel right at home, and but it's going to be difficult. Obviously, the start's going to be super important, and yeah, just try to put myself in good position and make things happen.
What can we expect? You know, as fans, what can we expect?
As fans, it doesn't get any better than this. Really, really close racing, tight racing, aggressive. I think you've got a lot of guys in both classes that, you know, coming into the first round, there's always guys that believe they can win. And leaving the first round, there's, you know, a few guys getting crossed off that list. But I think the first round, being in a tight venue like this, it's going to be action-packed for sure. And look, I'm really aware that the #1 plate, you know, everyone's gunning for it. Everyone wants that, but I'd much rather have that than not. But yeah, excited to put on a show for the fans, and can't wait for tomorrow.
Thank you, mate.
Sweet.
Yeah, they come all the way down. And the MCs will walk into a line.
Like this last month here. Both like practice. I think you remember that. Yeah, I got to remember not to. I told everyone, I'm like, right, make sure you don't jump first lap of practice. No, it's fine, just do it. Yeah, like that.
Come down here and in there.
yes.
So does Abe run or does LC?
Yeah, anyone.
I always got on helmet goggles.
Yeah. Which one's Wilson's?
This one.
That one. Ooh.